the national teams. So this is, I would say, today 50-50. Krover. Wagner, that is, we will see a lot of good things if he finds his way into the system around the three-point line with his one-on-one feel and teammates from outside. That can't hurt either because JT Bow, there is space.
Andy Obst now for Maudolo, who has played his first minutes. Short.
A very deep play, and that's so typical for the Serbian game. The rebound by Jokic and then the very long pass forward. We see how fast, and now Timan with the steal, 3 against 2, the advantage situation.
And perfectly executed on the fast break.
Good face. So you follow, fortunately, and yet starting today, a deep three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder, although Stefan, I actually don't want to see such 8-meter three-pointers from Dennis Schroeder. What bothers me a little, or what I don't like, is that the ball doesn't move at all. So there's a lot, very static. So good start here from Nikola Jovic. The entry under the basket by Tristan da Silva. Nice pass out from Tristan da Silva. And it has already become a bit clear that this guy here, Tristan da Silva, Froggy Dolando Magic, the younger brother of Oscar da Silva, that he occasionally sneaks behind the three-point line, and from there it's a game on Tristan da Silva. And we actually liked him very, very much also in this preparation as an all-round.
Hey, quick timeout. Did you know the highest scoring NBA game ever was 186 to 184? That's basically no defense at all. All right, back to the game.
Type with a good touch, of course not yet with a lot of experience.
He gets free and steps outside onto the wall so you can clear your head a bit. Hasn't hit a three-pointer yet, not yesterday, not today either. And it really helps a player a lot to take that shot from the outside where you're also free into the center.
Pepan Jovic, very consistent in his performances, doesn't always have excellent defense on Tristan da Silva. Now we have a little phase. Schneider, watch out, that could look like his signature monster, but it doesn't happen. Transition defense not advancing again.
Wagner, but it counts. The head counts. And Adida, I would like to see that again. That looked absolutely spectacular. A word that can hardly be intensified.
Oh, guys, not reluctantly. That might have been too much, but not throwing with 100% confidence.
So Schroeder is currently slicing through the Soren defense. Yes, Tristan is there. Tristan is playing his best game in the Germany jersey, and you can clearly see his high potential.
Wagner and exits very strong.
Yes, exciting. Yesterday was probably a game for Weidemann, today for Chris Anderson.
There's also a bit of evaluation to showcase. Among the gaps, Schroeder with the mistake, Gadurik does an excellent job, and the fast, also quite important, especially after he had a tough day yesterday. The Germans are increasingly looking for Franz. Because he simply has no answer from any position. Jokic, don't forget, there's another Jovic, so you can almost get a bit confused, and he turns it in. Then it goes a little more, I suppose. By the way, not Topic at all, which is a bit of a shame because we were actually a bit looking forward to it, kind of the comeback of Nikola Topic, but well, maybe he will come. First, there are fastback options. Schroeder, watch out from Wagner, and Jokic is complaining. Poor transition defense can happen there too. Jovic is having a great day today. or Wagner. There is quite a bit of physicality present with Avramovic, but we see again how difficult it is to defend Franz Wagner, how excellently he moves in one-on-one.
Whoa, did you just see that dunk? If I tried that, I'd probably still be lying on the floor. Okay, let's roll the highlights again.
Situations.
The opponent has to switch, then you have the mismatch. We run the pick and roll until the switch happens, and the Germans can live with the shot anytime, but on the rebound, they have to. In the first half, they did well, work better on the boards.
Andy Obst says he was able to prepare very well this summer, actually also to regenerate. And yes, what can we say? In a good moment, in a phase where a Franz Wagner is hard to stop. He is, of course, worth so much. That was NBA range for Nikola Jovic.
Avramovic has such an energy devil. He's like a Duracell battery. He's always there. He always has a high level.
Pierre also mentioned it at halftime, now also during the timeout. Their topic, transition defense.
3 from Franz Wagner. I miss his clenched fist, Stefan.
Yes, but he gave a nice signal to the Serbian bench, like, you can't let me shoot anymore. I have a hot hand now, and I'm watching how the Serbs react here. Nice move by Bogdan.
We just noted Jokic all the way across. Now Petroshev, strong performance from him here in the third quarter.
Schröder needs to be careful. Franz is looking again, and Vogtmann, now he really has space and time.
You don't have it like that. You don't have it right. But then when it matters, he has the confidence and, of course, the experience. But defensively, of course, always
vulnerable. There is the ball in the post with Jokic. Where you always like to have such a team because he is extremely versatile. Maudolo, what's up with Maudolo today? We have
NBA quiz time. Which team has the most championships? Got it? It's the Boston Celtics with 17. All right, play on.
Seen him, but we haven't seen him the way we would like, and as if he heard it. That's the central point. You always have someone everywhere who can shoot again.
Schröder.
Directly the signal to the bench. Wait a moment with the substitution.
Alex.
A quick pass to Vukcevic. Now they start hitting from outside and they just bring Vukcevic off the bench, throw him in. So many options, so much talent, so much danger. Holats, okay.
Bogdanovic.
So maybe that with confidence. Exactly, he just managed it and follows up directly. There you get my fist again. There you suddenly get the Stefan Harmon fist back in your face. Versatile interests. Good guys. Bogdanovic.
His great strength is in offense, like collecting the balls there.
What is that? He, of course, as an undersized center, he naturally has the speed advantage against opponents who, like Milutinov, are just a few centimeters taller.
Bogdanovic has to shoot. Nicely boxed out by Andy there. That was excellent. He reacts to the sandwich. Now it can go quickly.
And Wagner, who has exactly this quality, going coast to coast and then finishing with emotion, engaging the audience here 6 minutes and 22 seconds before the end, especially after this style from Schröder.
can't come back into a game much better after a timeout, and then Franz Wagner is there. Are you crazy? In 3 days, we're turning the game around for the Germans here now.
And especially the defense, where we thought it might be a problem.
Pause for a sec. This guy's been averaging 30 plus points per game this season. Basically, he scores more in a week than I do in a lifetime. Okay, resume.
Summer, but then of course Gudovic, and we've been saying it for I don't know how many years, when we see Gudovic in the EuroLeague, that he gets Kigobi, that he is such a cold-blooded, savvy guy in crunch time.
Gudovic will play in Milan next year. That's also a bit of an adjustment for us after his time at Fenerbahce. And then there's this Milutinov under the basket. He's just a powerhouse, a force, a wall. And now we're back with Thiemann, and he's taking on Milutinov again with his class.
Game with the quick legs, with the nimble feet, has been in Japan for a year. Wonderful, Franz Wagner almost there. And then it's brutal from the corner by perhaps the most consistent Serbian today, by Nikola Jovic. Jokic comes back.
Away with the massage belt, back into the game, and then Avramovic's three-pointer goes in. Timeout taken.
Welches Play sie sich einfallen lassen haben.
10 Punkte. Dieses Offensivplay wurde vom Assistenztrainer aufgemalt, und das heißt, gibt Dennis Schröder den Ball und die alle gehen aus dem Weg.
Sucht sich die linke Seite aus über Jokic, der soll im Halbpost den Ball bekommen. Ja, genau, das hat der Coach so aufgezeichnet, und Gudovic macht den Rest.
Und so einfach kann es dann auf der anderen Seite auch sein. Und da ist es dann so einfach. Gudovic findet Jokic und Avramovic. Boah, der Bonga ist manchmal so krass in seinen Defensivaktionen. Der Kerl ist auf 1 und 4, verteidigt er dir alles weg. Schöner Cut. Ja, da ist natürlich dann die Lücke, keine Hilfe. Und Thema durch. Ich will nicht sagen, wenn sie dann ernst machen, war es dann doch relativ klar. Aber ja, die Deutschen haben am Ende 2-3 Minuten vor Schluss ein paar Fehler der Serben eiskalt bestraft. Aber die
Timeout. Imagine playing in the NBA and realizing your mom is in the front row yelling at you to stand up straight. Alright, back to business.